Yo, welcome back to Tremonte and Friends Boxing. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Get your boss to subscribe, get your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend, get everybody to subscribe to my channel. And we're going to get right into it. Top Rank, Bob Arum, their last showcase on linear television was this past Saturday. Shushu Carrington fought on that card amongst others. And this is a historical event because it's the last time that boxing, at least from, like recent memory, it's the last time for the foreseeable future that boxing will be on linear television. As we know, boxing, Top Rank has had an 8-year deal with ESPN Plus, and going forward, I think Bob Arum said that he was negotiating a streaming deal, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see Top Rank showcases in the future in some capacity. But just reflecting, this is the end of an era, and the streaming era has taken over. Boxing used to be on NBC. As we know, Showtime Boxing, HBO Boxing has some classic fights. And back in the day when streaming didn't exist, you would just turn on the TV and, damn, it's late. Oh, it's a fight on NBC. If you had HBO, it's a fight on, it's a fight happening. And it would showcase a lot of up-and-coming fighters and a lot of classic, well-known fighters as well. Bob Arum, like him, hate him, indifferent about him, he is a legend in the sport of boxing, to say the least. Bob Arum is a very polarizing figure. I think Bob Arum is in his 90s. I think he's 92, 93, if I'm not mistaken. He's seen it all. He's seen it all, and his mind is still sharp. Even though his body may not be able to move like he used to, his mind's still sharp when he's talking about boxing. Bob Arum is famous for, he worked with Floyd Mayweather, worked with Crawford, he worked with Shakur Stevenson. And I think Bob Arum does good business initially. And then, fighters just, I feel like they, okay, this got me in the door. Let me see what else I can do. And Bob Arum is somebody that anybody in boxing aficionados, journalists, analysts, fighters, they all respect him. They all respect him a lot. And I'm excited to see what streaming deal they have, in the works, because PBC has an Amazon deal, but they don't put on a lot of fights at all. And I don't know why that is. And then obviously we have DAZN, and DAZN is really good. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I don't like the paywalls behind everything. DAZN gives you a lot of fights. It's like pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view. And the average American citizen doesn't have money to just pony up every time for fights, especially if the main events are usually good, but especially if the card isn't stacked with good fighters against another good fighter. So if there's a fight this weekend, just hypothetically speaking, and the pay-per-view is $79.99, and then let's just say that's on DAZN, right? And then going forward, okay, PBC, there's a fight 2 weeks later and it's $69.99. And then there's another fight. Like, it's just too much money for fights that a lot of the fights, some of them don't be competitive. And then additionally, the consumer, I'm just shelling out so much money, but what am I getting in return? Business is all about relationships. If you want to keep the fans enticed and keep them compelled about what's happening, you got to give them a break, especially during these times, these economic times. But Top Rank, man, it's the end of linear television for boxing for a while. I think they had like a 8-year deal with ESPN. So they'll probably go to a streaming company, and we'll see what happens. Man, I want to know what y'all think, though, about boxing. Just reflecting on seeing boxing on TV, just scrolling when everybody had cable before streaming existed. And then now it's going to be streaming somewhere. All of these fights will be streaming somewhere. And I want to know the type of effect it has, for the future, not just for future boxers, but future fans of boxing as well. So shout out to Bob Arum. He's going to be around. It's in his DNA. He's never going to stop boxing until the good Lord calls him home. I'm thankful for him just giving us the fighters and the fights that we wanted over the years. And we'll keep seeing them again. So it's not the end. But let me know what y'all think in the comments about the future of boxing on TV, on streaming, how you feel about pay-per-views. Subscribe to the channel. I'll keep giving y'all content as much as I can. Peace and love.